I thought this year Tory Lanez had quite the fall from grace in terms of just being so loved and highly thought of 1 second versus what happened after that whole incident came out. But this Henry Ruggs story is really, really disappointing and sad.
Bruh.
It was bad.
That story was breaking the last time we were here. I don't really like to touch on things as it's breaking. But now that I've read the story and seen clips and footage, and he's been released from the Raiders as of Tuesday.
He's going to jail.
He should. He should go to jail.
Obviously, never wish that upon anybody, but that's...
The charges here. Where are those charges again? Because they got the charges. He bonded out on $150,000, $150,000. It wasn't manslaughter. It was
vehicular homicide or something.
Felony charge of driving under the influence of alcohol resulting in death and reckless
driving. All serious charges, all felonies. He was in if you are unfamiliar with the story, Henry Ruggs is a star receiver on the Las Vegas Raiders. They're in Vegas now, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And the Vegas Raiders,
young guy, second year player,
and he good too.
Second year player, super good guy, runs routes great. But this is coming on the heels of the John Gruden fiasco out there. Not too far removed from the Khalil Mack fiasco out there. These are just things that happened as soon as they announced the Vegas, and But he was in a Chevy Corvette. She was in a
Toyota
RAV4. He was said to be going
156
at 156 miles per hour. Now,
that's what did it for me. Like, dog.
All of it did it for me. You drunk driving, and you driving 156 miles an hour, and you got a gun in the whip. Like,
see, every state, the gun laws be different in every state with regards to the gun being in the car. I don't even care.
It's a combination. It's a combination.
The 150 miles an hour is a whole different ball game for me. Like, you could have been sober, my nigga, and you was doing 156 miles an hour. That's a different level of recklessness.
The thinking is if you're sober, you wouldn't have done 156
and that's what I told. I've done it sober, by the way. Some people. I've done 150. Why? Because I was in a V12 and I just wanted to. Some people.
Okay, let me jump in this too. I've maxed out at 140 on that highway. What's that highway where there ain't no speed? Is that the Audubon?
Audubon.
No, it's in Europe. You're talking about
one of those out there don't have a
another
speed
country?
limit. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Audubon.
Germany.
There's no speed limit.
Yes, Audubon.
You're gonna be doing 95 and lane. Feel like you going slow because people are driving fast. The steering wheel is already on the other side. It's like it ain't like you in the States. But anyway, I hit about 125, 130,
that shit felt
and
different.
Immediately hit the brake. And I said, yo,
I got scared.
Thank God for speed limits. Because if it wasn't no speed limit, idiots like me would think that we could just do this. And I can't handle this car at this pace. Hey, one day we was in Edgewater. Fucking a friend of ours came over, just copped that new Porsche. I had a Benz at the time.
And we switched cars?
And we switched cars. Then let's take it for a little spin. And I went right up there on whatever that is, over there, quick left, or when you go act like you go on a hack and sack, and I gunned. Vroom! Shit hit 120. She started panicking.
And she was like, yo, yeah, I remember.
Yo, slow down. I said, I got this. What she didn't know was I only had about 5 more miles per hour before I got scared. I can't drive like this.
No.
Yeah, I got scared.
156.
I'm holding the wheel like this.
It's the wheel start shaking.
Yeah,
and I was like, all right, stop. Part. What are you doing? And I never did
that in the Porsche, though.
I could never do it again. If
that Porsche was all right.
No,
that Porsche.
And it was brand new. Her shit was brand new.
That Porsche was perfectly fine going with that.
Her shit was brand new. I'm not saying that. I was doing this, bro. Me shaking. I'm shaking.
Yeah, you.
I was in a brand new SL600, and that's a 2-seater damn near.
Nah,
them shits handle. But
I didn't know a Chevy Corvette got like that comfortably.
Yeah. He probably had a fucking.
I've never owned or something. I heard I've never owned a Corvette.
It's 200.
I know.
Something on
I know it's supposed to be fast.
Yeah, they 2 something on.
They probably.
But you know how some of those cars, like when you hit when it go a certain way, you can feel it jump. I don't know. I just wouldn't think that somebody would be doing that in a Chevy Corvette. But cool, he did that. You know, I can't judge him.
Nah, he's
young, though. I can't.
This
judge
what I
a
can
young
say.
nigga.
We can say it's irresponsible and reckless.
It is,
right?
But young people are irresponsible and reckless. You just pray that the mistake is not grave. You pray that the mistake is not fatal. For me, I was in the big ass H2 before I had any regard for tickets or cops or being pulled over. I was in New York. I didn't know the difference between a New York license, New Jersey. I didn't know shit. And I was in a Hummer, and I was just going, 90, on the West Side Highway.
Oh, my God. That big, heavy shit.
Big, heavy ass.
Try to stop that.
And they pulled my young, hot ass. I was 22 years old with some money, thought I was that shit. They pulled me over, gave me every ticket in the world. I'm sure that helped to suspend my license a whole bunch. But my point is, I was young, I was stupid, and didn't think nothing about this however many pound Hummer
hitting something.
Just going.
No, in New York, somebody cutting you off, and you got to slow down and break the car down. You can't.
You don't even think about breaking speed.
You can't break that car down.
You don't think about none of that.
And that's what. This is homeboy. This is
the quarterback, Derek Carr.
But that's the thing. You going 156. Did you read how they said the accident happened?
No.
Just tap something in the back. Tap. Spin out. Boom, boom, boom.
That's what happened?
Yeah.
It don't take much of that speed.
Well, it don't take much at 150.
Oh, yeah.
6. He didn't leave the scene. He stayed there.
No.
Cops came.
I don't want to add to it.
He was crying. He was
said
distraught.
You could hear the girl screaming. You could hear her dog.
She was trapped in the car while it was on fire.
And a dog. And her dog.
You could hear him screaming.
How old was this young white lady?
23.
22,
Come on,
23.
Man.
A kid.
And a kid in a fucking RAV4 with a dog traveling home.
And everybody, I'm not familiar with the area where it occurred, but everybody told me, I think it's called Rainbow or something like that. That's just a regular street. Like, not that changes anything, but when you on a highway flying, this is a regular street with traffic lights.
Oh, his girl was in the car with him.
Yes. Yeah. That's the part that fucked me up too. Wait.
Ooh.
That part
I didn't know that.
That part fucked me up. Well, yeah, because she was the one that was consoling him in the video that I saw afterward. But that's the part that fucked me up. I've hit 130. I've hit 120. Hitting these speeds with a woman in the car, a woman that you care about. What was she saying?
Fam, this be the thing. Anything happens.
I don't think she was calmly
I don't give a fuck if
chilling.
Dog, it's a bottle in the middle of the street. It's anything.
It could be anything.
A rock in the street.
A little plastic bag fucking
bird,
rolling across.
bro.
Now
We
you
in New
swerving
York.
and missing.
Maybe we get birds.
Fam, anything that happens.
Man, you can hit the road just uneven, uneven road.
Right.
That's
But
all
then
it takes. And when you in a vet, you know how they sit low. That shit's going airborne at that point.
Them Vegas streets be smooth. Like, our streets be different. Like, niggas come over here and be mad at our streets.
Yeah.
Right? But
We
over
deal
there,
with
they
salt
don't get
and
snow.
plows and
They don't
shit.
get salt and plows and shit. So the roads be smoother.
Yeah.
But, dog, any fuck up. At 150, any fucking slight variation, it is a nightmare for you.
And don't be drunk, and now your reaction time's even slower.
Your reaction, your judgment is off, your motor skills are off, all of that. It's unfortunate.
Reaction time.
And that's where I want to stay. That right there is so fucking complex reaction time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I joke around a lot. Yo, when you an old nigga, like, when you drop the soap in the shower and you catch it, you be like, ooh, my reflexes, right?
I do that with my phone. I'm like, oh, I still got it.
But the point that we be making is, wow, my hand-eye coordination as I age is still intact enough for my brain to process and my body react to it in a really short time, right? So now you take that and you factor in that we're not seeing anything in real time. You look up to the sky and that is other moments. It's not the present, right? So, like, just the arrogance of humans, period. And I thought about that. I only thought about that. Like, nothing isn't as we see it in real time. It's like we still us. But I only thought about that because I tried to see it from his perspective. That boy's fast. What's fast to me might not feel fast to him. He has made his bones off being able to make split decisions in a time that's different
No.
from us.
Do you see
like
the shit?
speed, how he registers speed.
How they register, like, again, I'm not giving
He could do 100, and for him, it won't probably, I'm assuming, feel like when I do 100. Because he can run at 35 miles per hour,
Dog.
right?
And then you catch a pass in a split second, you know to tap your feet before you go out of bounds. These niggas got a different level of concentration. That shit Amari Cooper did, right? When you jump up, you catch the ball, you got to secure the ball. You still got to have enough presence of mind that you on the goal line to make sure your two tippy toes hit the ground in a matter of 2-3 seconds.
Not even.
You get what I'm saying? Not even. That shit requires a different level of concentration.
100%.
A different level of concentration. But to your point, the arrogance in people, dog. Like, I don't really drive fast. It could be pouring down rain.
You don't have the ability to.
No,
that shit ain't getting
you can master.
That shit ain't getting up but so fast. Get a good 30 out of them.
Go ahead.
No, yo, dog, it could be pouring down raining. It could be pouring down raining. And there's still motherfuckers that's going to be doing 90. In the pouring, it don't matter. I don't give a fuck what weather conditions are outside. You going to find motherfuckers that are just flying and
especially
speeding.
in Jersey.
Yo, that shit is it's just nuts to me. Like, it don't make sense. It's a different level of arrogance, yo. It's an energy, yo.
I just got a different. This whole story gave me a different appreciation on just life and
75
lucky
miles
to
an
be.
hour?
No, because I've been him plenty of times. I told Ish a story, bro. I was in the club at Bada Bing in the Bronx. I don't know what it is now. This is years ago.
Lying.
Nah, I don't know what it is now. I'm pretty sure it ain't Bada Bing.
It wasn't Bada Bing when you went there.
Yeah, it was.
Nah,
But anyway, thank you, Ish.
I was there.
Thank you, Ish.
I was there. It wasn't.
Anyway,
The real niggas would never let you in Bada Bing.
My night went literally like this. Drinking in the club, woke up in the bed. Looked up, realized where I was at, and said to my homegirl, I said, yo, where's my car? You know what she said? You parked it right out front. I was like, yo, I drove like from the Bronx to Jersey and never left, like, fam, I could have been this a million times.
The ill shit is, even if you don't really have that regard for your life, or if you're not considering your life, or if you used to speed differently than the average human, if you're driving with like a loved one in the car, it's like everybody is driven a little saucy. I'm not judging nobody for that. He wasn't that high over the BAC level.
It was double. It was double, bro.
But double is not a lot. It's not a lot.
Double's not a lot.
Double's not a lot.
Depending on your body.
It's not depending on that.
It is.
Shit registers.
I know how it registers. Fam, you talk.
Please.
Okay.
A 0.1, what was it? 0.1?
0.08.
0.0. No, I know. But what was his be?
His was 0.16.
0.16?
Which is double.
It's drunk.
It's
too drunk to be driving. Definitely too drunk.
It's impaired
You
enough
shouldn't
to
be
where
driving that
your
way.
reaction time.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people listening to this
That's what I'm saying.
podcast and probably several people on this podcast that have driven with a 1.6.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Ice.
yeah.
I was more. I
That's
probably was 2 something that
That's
night.
the only point.
No,
that I'm
you was
making,
probably
Ice.
like pushing 4.
Yes, that's
honestly. If
impaired.
blacked
And you
out,
should not drive impaired. What I'm saying is, the people that have like and feel like they can get it done, they feel like that at that level too. I'm not gonna kill him. But when you do that with your lady in the car, it just that added a real different dimension.
If he was going, was going 35 or whatever the speed limit was, I wouldn't even be. I'd be like, damn, that's really unfortunate and sad. But going 156 is just like
That's what I said did it for me.
yeah, that's
it's
like-
still unfortunate and sad.
Of
At
course,
20-something years old,
Yes.
at 20-something years old, everybody's driven drunk.
Now it's just
It's
a lot more
unfortunate.
preventable, which is unfortunate that we have to feel that way as the details emerge from
Yeah,
the story.
it's unfortunate. Everybody, and you can just tell from, and I'm not giving them a pass, you could tell that this kid was fucked up.
Of course,
He's on the side of the road sobbing, my nigga. Like, he's fucked up.
He's gonna be fucked up. This
His
is
whole
gonna-
life changed.
yeah.
He's gonna
His
be
whole
fucked
life
up.
changed
Yes.
in a matter of seconds.
Like, your mentals
But
are gonna
that-
be fucked up. You took somebody's life.
That's
as a
what
result of your
part.
negligence.
That's the
and
part that
recklessness.
younger minds don't really think about. All it takes is a split second
does.
that can change your entire life.
And it might not be you.
And it might not be you.
It might
You
be
took somebody else's life.
Yeah, your reckless
Somebody's
actions.
kid, somebody's
not
whatever.
giving a fuck.
Like,
I
this
don't give a fuck
affects a
about live or I
lot
die.
of people's lives. That one.
Yeah, no, it made me mad. I was mad because
Yeah,
as
I'm
a
mad.
dog, as a former dog owner, rest in peace to my babies, Anytime you throw the dog in the car, come on. Dog.
I also like, bro. I like.
If you throw the dog in the car, you're not doing it. I'm dead ass.
I know you are.
It ain't for smoke. Yo, what we driving the other day? Corey ain't even a dog, nigga. And look at that. Look at that. What a dog.
Beautiful.
Hey, dog was out the window. That beautiful ass dog. I looked at the driver. Hey, where you going? Somewhere cool. You don't throw your dog in the car, roll the window down for them to sniff the air if you going to some bullshit. Like you going somewhere. Hey, come on. We out.
It was late.
Let my guy get some
like 3 in the morning.
It was
It was going home.
3 in the morning.
It said it was going home.
It was going home.
Said it was going home. Taking a road trip. Popular. I think they said
Club.
from Vegas or somewhere to route. Like whatever. But fam, me and my animal. This story is unfortunate on many different levels.
It is.
Prayers to her family, Tina O. Tintor. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing that correctly. Rest in peace to her dog. I hope
and to anybody out
Henry
there,
Ruggs
man,
is all right in his mental space because I can't imagine living life and hearing those screams coming from something that I have caused. That is the reason why
that's gonna haunt
many of us are not killers. That right there is why.
Having to live with it.
You would have to, dog. You know what that's like? Like to hear that and be the cause of it? No. You know what comes along with that?
And not to sound preachy or anything, man, but if any of y'all out there drink, call an Uber, man. Just do something else. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. Like he didn't anticipate this happening.
This is a super extreme.
This is an extreme,
super extreme. Getting the DWAI or the DWI or the DW. What's the other one? There's a bunch of different levels, right? Yeah. Even if you get the lowest bullshit, which I got once actually. I got a DWAI. I had 2 beers. I blew a point.
What is that?
I blew 0.08. I blew the legal limit.
What are those initials?
Ability impaired. Driving while ability impaired.
I don't think they had
that shit cost me thousands.
I don't think they got that in Jersey.
Yeah, New York. There's 2 main drunk driving offenses: DWI and DWAI. So I'm guessing DWAI is our version of DUI.
Maybe, yeah. It's when you only blow a 0.08 or a 0.09.
It means that you wasn't drunk enough for us to call you that, but your ability is impaired. Yeah. You cannot drive like a normal person right now.
That shit cost me thousands of dollars and months of going to court and going to lawyer meetings, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
I've never driven drunk again.
Really?
Yeah, never.
I don't play them games no more.
I don't play that shit.
I've been too lucky.
They lured me one time. That was easy.
No, that's crazy. I mean,
it's not worth it. You can get an Uber or a cab.
And let somebody else's story be your lesson, bro. Like I'm talking to everybody out there. It don't have to be you. You heard what Parks just said. You see this situation here. There's a bunch of situations that you can read about of what happens when you get caught with this.
It's ego, yo. A lot of shit be ego based.
Yeah, but bro, that shit, man.
That should be machismo on another level. Yeah. And you got some money, you rich, you an athlete, you live in Vegas with all the hot girls. You just out here with your new Corvette.
When you in the league, they give you the card.
That shit is...
That career is clipped early.
Yeah.
Then I get into the career aspect of it. You a second-year player. You was balling.
He was doing well.
Yeah.
You probably would have got a contract, if not from the Raiders, then
somebody else.
From someone.
Mm-hmm. And
now you have lawyer fees out the wazoo and no means of income. And no, I don't assume you'd have savings because you're a second-year player and colleges just started paying people.
And you got a Corvette. And you got, you out here spending money. You out here. You in these streets.
You got all your bills. And
your peoples. And now you're paying your parents and shit.
And now you're not the earner that you were and have no way of becoming that for the immediate future.
And probably for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
Just prayers out to him and his family and the young lady that lost her life and her family.
Of course.
Because everybody's affected.
And the dog.
This boy was
what's crazy?
And
I watched when the story first broke.
And the girlfriend. Yeah.
I saw the divide. I saw the debate. Everybody was saying,
"What's there to debate?"
Listen. Let me wait. I'm gonna tell you.
Yo, if y'all keep doing that shit, I'm gonna call Melinda Gates myself. Yo, it won't be no internet.
So look, what I saw.
She can't wait to unplug it too. Stop, don't she can't wait. As soon as her and Bill finalize, nigga, there can't be no Wi-Fi. Keep playing.
So look, what people started saying, he's a kid. I'm sure he didn't intend on doing this. Cut him some slack. Because everybody was like, oh my God, lock him up. Like that, I saw the extreme on this end, extreme on this end.
I don't think that's extreme to say lock him up.
Well, to a lot of people, it's a kid. It's a mistake. He didn't intend on doing it. What I saw was we all were dumb kids. We all did this type of shit. Just nobody.
I'm off of that excuse, bro.
I'm with you, Parks. I was like, no, we all didn't do that.
Right.
We all didn't. Sorry. As soon as I
wasn't the drag race.
156 miles per hour part kicked in, then it was, oh yeah, nah, that's too much. But it's like the speed shouldn't be the factor in it, bro. You out here drinking, this is what happens.
I disagree.
Drinking and driving.
I mean,
you can disagree.
I think
this is what happens.
I think you should be held accountable. I think that
there are people that are into this type of stuff. Rest in peace to Paul Walker. Wasn't he speeding when he died?
Mm-hmm.
At some crazy fucking speed in that Porsche.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nobody was insensitive enough to say, well, hey, why was you doing that? His friends came out and said, yo, he had a need for speed, man. Guy raced, he was into that. That was his passion. So, I mean, this was bad all around the board, but I don't want to act like it was only this young black kid that does that. Like,
no, and that's my thing. Me and Ice.
Yo, shit, they've been doing it at the fucking Pathmark where I live for years. You catch these niggas at the right time.
Shit,
go down through Jersey.
Used to be a strip down there, Avenue P.
I drive through Jersey
Yeah.
the long way once a month, and there's people. I'm going 95, and they're flying past.
I'm talking about
they
would block the street off and race.
In Suburbans and shit, big shit. Like, dog,
Big
what
shit.
are you doing?
Yes, in the rain.
Where are you going?
In the rain. They'll do it in the rain. They don't give a fuck. So my thing is, like me and Ice had a conversation off mic, and he was like, because remember me and Ice had a little argument before when I was like, kids deserve grace. Because you can make a mistake at 18, 19 years old that could potentially cost you your life. Right? So again, I'm sure everybody in here, even the young boys in Video Village, have driven drunk.
Yeah, have driven. Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So yes. I think that we're all in here of sound mind and body. I think everybody in here at their core is a good person. So my thing is not hit Ruggs' instance, right? But we've all driven drunk. So when you add in the 150, that makes a big difference to me.
Yeah. Because
you could
be dead sober and get in the same accident that you get in with 3 beers and that makes some terrible shit happen.
To me, I think the drinking is what made the 150 happen.
I don't know. He might have been a 150 dude sober. Some dudes are like that. The 150 matters to me. Some dudes might have been. He might have had a Corvette.
So you'll say. So let me ask you this question. So take the alcohol out.
Him going 150.
Him going 150.
He deserves the same exact penalty.
Okay, got you. I'm with you.
The 150
I was trying to get
is the recklessness
That's
part.
the reckless part.
That's the really like, yo, dog, you out here bugging the fuck out, driving 150 miles an hour on a residential street or a street where somebody is outside. Right. You're bugging the fuck out.
You're not on the track.
You're bugging the fuck out. Yeah. Because again, the slightest thing can happen, whether you're sober or not, that could cause you to lose control of the car.
And what I learned, 2 things real quick. Sometimes you learn when you're not arrogant and just feeling yourself that the speed limit's there to protect you. Sometimes.
It's not a suggestion.
It's not a restriction.
Sometimes, I know, but sometimes you might be feeling yourself, say, fuck the speed limit, I do my own speed. Like for many of us, it took us learning, it's 10 miles over the speed limit that they might pull us over, not 9. Or like, it took that.
That's true.
Right?
You had to learn that.
Yeah, so now, right, sometimes it's these mountains with the curves. They'll put a sign up.
Yeah.
Or the speed limit will dramatically decrease.
Yeah.
For me, I started listening when you was on the residential streets and it would go from 35 to 15 and that let me know a school might have been coming. Whoa, now I can't play. I got some shit in this car that if we close to a school, nigga, this charge looks different.
Yeah.
Like, so you just have that respect. 1. And 1A is the first thing you learn when you're trying to be a good driver is it's same as spades. You can be the best spade player in the world. If your partner's trash, it's over. You can be the best driver in the world.
Yep. It's not about you.
Yeah. It ain't about you.
It ain't about you.
The best driving in the world is being aware of the other drivers.
Right.
That's the best driving.
That's the best driving.
I agree.
Is worrying about the other drivers.
Yo, the second I get in the car with somebody, Uber's included. Shout out to Kanye for shitting on Uber, but not shooting on Uber. Like, that was dope how he did that. Because I'd be mad when they cancel on me, too. But the nigga that taught me how to drive, I think it was Dill. But anytime I get in the car, I notice it with people. I notice the driver who is unable to see 4 cars ahead.
Yeah.
because of how you drive. Like whatever your style is, how you learn, you don't look 4 and 5 cars ahead to see what you should or shouldn't be doing.
True.
Yo, it bothers me with my drivers sometimes. I'll see him be like, all right, we sitting here. That you wasn't looking.
No,
you wasn't 6, 7 cars up.
Yeah,
fam.
I see the lights. I see the lights. The red lights, a quarter of them. I hate people that tailgate.
The driver 10
the human
cars
brain
up is going
recognizes
to
the color
cause
red first.
whatever's going on back here. I'm watching him. I don't even see the car in front of me while I'm driving. I can do that off my peripheral. I'm mirrors back. I'm around. It's like they teach you that
awareness,
so
driver awareness.
To hit that, man. Again, prayers to everybody involved. I cannot imagine it. Yo, you know how many times you don't know because I would never even say that that Final Destination scene happened to me where you drinking a plastic bottle like this
reach down
and it fall right under the brake. That's happened to me so many times, and I'm like this
by trying to look and reach and
yeah, I've done that before and rear-ended someone.
Yo, more than 5 times that's happened to me.
You did what?
I was doing that one time.
I've done it when it went under the brake and I kicked that shit to the side with my foot. I've done that before, and I kicked that bitch to the side with my foot.
I've done that. Just swipe it over and keep going.
That's crazy.
Fam, if we really just gonna talk about cars and the mistakes that human senses can make sometimes I adjust my side mirrors while I'm in my garage. While I'm in my driveway. I hit the road and realized, whoa, that was off. Oh shit, you skipped a lane. Maybe it's just me.
That blind spot shit different.
Maybe it's just me.
Blind spot shit is different.
It's real.
It's called the blind spot for a reason.
I've done any mistake you can make in a car that you shouldn't make. Remember in the fucking Edgewater, I fucking crashed right in the finesse car. Hit reverse out the garage, not looking like an old person. He blocked the garage. Family function, kickback, whatever. I hit reverse. Boom! Boom! Here come finesse broke ass. Yo, you know you gotta pay me for that, right? Well, yeah. But why was you parked right there? Like, why can't I make the mistake of just
out my own garage?
Oh my God, nigga, move. But I'm just saying those types of just driving.
That blind spot shit.
Blind spot shit.
I was driving upstate a couple weeks ago and there was a car behind me with the fucking brights on like a fucking dick. So I couldn't see shit. And there was a car in my blind spot because the car next to me had the brights on. I couldn't see his headlights. And turned to get in that lane to get out of the fucking brights.
The brights.
The brights.
The brights.
I know
the brights. Somebody behind you with the high beams on.
Yeah.
The brights. Yo, that's how that's how we learned to stop putting the high beams on behind other people.
Yeah.
Because niggas put it on. Yo, dog, I'll pull this shit over and kill you, dog. You fucking up my. Like, I got people in the car. Right. I can't see. Darkest road in the world. Like, stop. Put that shit on when it need to be on the high beams.
That's why it's on, though.
Fam, I just came from Virginia.
That's why it's on.
You can't see a fucking
you
thing
need
down
them.
that bitch.
You don't realize that you blinding a person, but I'm saying, like even Parks, when he says going upstate, you don't realize what you're doing to the car in front of you. You're not having your high beams on to be a dickhead, but it's dark out here.
But if somebody in front of you, you're not supposed to have them on, period.
I know you're supposed to turn them off. I know. But you don't realize it.
And you're supposed to turn it off when there's car, like a lot of cars.
If we out here on a dark dirt road or dark highway, whatever.
Motherfuckers have no.
I'm driving.
I
got my high beams on.
People don't
Parks,
know how to
I catch up to Parks' car.
Yeah.
I don't think that I'm blinding him.
Dog,
you just don't think it.
I asked my girl, I said, yo, what did y'all learn in driver's ed? And she said, I ain't take no driver's ed. I'm like, oh,
I took multiple driver's
They teach you small tips. I'm just saying, they teach you the small tips on shit you should and shouldn't do while you're driving. Etiquette. You know what I mean? Like, it's just small, simple shit that they teach you.
Turn off your high beams when there's other fucking cars around. Don't be a fucking dick.
Even if there's cars on the other side of the highway, like on the opposite direction, cut them down because you're blinding people. You don't realize
especially when you're out in the dark-ass roads.
You just don't realize it.
Them Elmira road.
Motherfucking deer jump out and run across your car.
I've learned the laws
it's lit.
while driving from making mistakes and not knowing the laws, right? Like, I got caught for all of them. I've gotten caught just putting the light on in the car and driving while you're looking for something. Boop, boop, pull it over.
Yeah.
The little tree hanging from the mirror.
I've gotten caught.
I got that one
obstructing your view. With the little tree thingamajiggy.
Which of course is just you know what
bum
it is.
ass. We was on Farmers Boulevard after a show one night. Just got some McDonald's. I rolled the windows down. Not me. Somebody rolled the window down. Dropped the whole bag of fucking McDonald's and shit right on Farmers Boulevard by the Rock.
That's a nice little 500 right there.
Right by my old school. 118. I'm like, look at this. Hey.
Ride with your flashes on.
Yeah.
Like if the three of us are following each other and we, you put your flashes on so you know where everybody at. Yeah. You'll get pulled over for that.
Bro, that's cops being
passing the cop on whatever lane you're not supposed to pass them. Yeah. Who knew that one? Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Yeah. Who knew that?
Them niggas be assholes.
Who knows
That's the reasoning to pull you over.
Which is why I give
pass you on the right.
I've been driving on the highways a lot too. That shit drives me crazy too. When someone's in the fast lane going fucking, dog.
Get a ticket for that.
I know, but when you're in the middle of fucking nowhere, PA or Jersey, no one's fucking.
He right. Parks is right,
your Jersey
bro.
Stuff.
No, Parks is right. Take your ass out there, Route 80, going west.
Yeah.
Hey, that little lane in the morning. I don't know if we got it in New York, but in LA they got it. It's like, hey, you gotta have more than one person in your car.
HOV lane.
Oh no, don't you get over there if it's just you.
Nah, they'll take your ass up here too.
Oh my G, they act like you killed somebody. Wait, they have that up here?
Yeah.
Where?
George Washington.
You don't
take your ass across the Gotham and shit. Go through Staten Island.
No, I'm serious.
The GWB in the morning.
They got HOV.
Never seen that over there.
The Turnpike got them
shit.
shit.
On work, so the hours.
Yeah, the Turnpike got it. It'll say between the hours of
rush hour traffic.
Yeah, whatever rush hour out. Yeah, get your ass.
And they got the camera, so even if you
nigga New York
think you're getting away with it,
dog, they got niggas that got the cardboard picture in the car so they could ride the HOV lane and act like a motherfucker in the car.
I ain't mad at it.
See, in New York, I wouldn't think that would work. I'd be seeing cars go in the bus-only lane. Yo, it's only transport buses.
You can't
be like, nigga.
You can after a certain point in time.
Yeah, it's just certain hours.
Yeah, certain hours.
Just once, I want to see two buses crush that little Honda.
Fam. And then we're going to be in here talking about reading the articles about how fucked up it is.
No, I'm going to be saying you should read the signs on the... Yo, that's another one of my little Final Destination nightmares. When you're going in the tunnel and the light... The niggas don't be really knowing there's lights up there. One day you might just miss the light when it's red.
Oh, man. Are you in the wrong lane? Which means they coming towards you.
Y'all don't think about that when y'all going
I don't think about that. I know the lights. I know.
Now y'all see why I tell you niggas stop
All right, so
taking
since we going there with the Final Destination shit, hold up.
Look at the light.
Hey, Joe, let me ask y'all.
Y'all crazy.
I'm crazy.
Y'all ever got behind the truck with the logs on it?
Oh, yeah. I don't like that.
Come on.
I don't like that. I get away from that one, dog.
Fuck me up, bro. I will slow down. Get way the fuck up there away from me.
Do you hear these niggas demented brains, Corey?
Nah, fam.
I'm getting away from the truck with anything in the back of it, quite honestly.
I do you one further
Trucks
than that.
in general, I'm getting away from.
The propane truck?
Oh, yeah.
I might turn the car off.
Yeah.
Nah, you go ahead.
Yeah. You got it.
And you probably be smoking too? No, I'm chilling.
Yo, stupid. So will drive between two of them slow. And I'm saying, hey, so just let them go, please.
I'll get away from them.
You don't have to ride next to
them truckers be wilding it.
I don't fuck with Final Destination
I
no more, bro. I'm good.
I know. I'm very cognizant of the Joe Budden ways to go. Y'all ain't gonna talk about me when I leave. Y'all ain't gonna make me a fucking punchline. The propane truck? You rappers would have a fucking field day.
He pumped it up.
No, all of that go up in flames like yeah, I don't want to hear it, dog. I don't want to hear none of them bars. Oh man, look at this guy.
You can get this shit off the screen. I'm done with Final
Yeah, dog. Hey, you can turn this off. You can turn this off, dog.
You want to speak on some demented shit?
Nah,
Let me tell you what I did, dog. Let me tell you what I did one time, and I was such an asshole for this.
What you did?
I used to be an asshole. I was in Phoenix, getting ready to catch a flight back to Jersey. Sitting at the gate before we boarded, whatever. I think it'll be funny. Take my laptop out
and go kaboom.
No, and put Final Destination 1 on and play it through the speakers loud before the flight.
Yeah. Okay. Somebody needed to marry fist.
No. The universe did. The universe did. I've never been in a plane with more turbulence in my life. I almost shit on myself on that plane. I was like, God, if you just let me land, I learned my lesson.
That West Coast back, it do be turbulent. Yo.
Yeah.
West Coast
I was like, God, you got it. You got it. And I get a window seat. Oh, my God.
No,
this shit was... They got windows on Spirit?